What is going on, guys? Jack95 Game here, and I'm back with episode 68 of my West Ham United Next Gen Career Mode. And as you can see, we kicked off the episode here with Brazil offering us a manager role, and they want us to win the South American Cup and the FIFA World Cup. And I'm just like, well, that's just an easy task because I can do that with Brazil. We have to look at their team later on in the series, but from there, we're concentrating on West Ham. And Joe O'Brien comes into the office, and the Irish Pele says that he's adamant he wants to leave. So does Joey. I don't really need you, to be honest, mate. You served a great service in the first season, but other than that, you've been a waste of space. You've been taking up my wage, so see you later, mate. Jog on, you can go in January. Have we actually reached January yet? Yeah, you can go in January. Which is just around the corner too. But anyway, we're going to a game here against Aston Villa. It should be a routine 6 points in this episode here. We've got Aston Villa, and I do believe we have Tottenham Hotspur. So the only game that I believe we'll have struggled in is Tottenham Hotspur. But well, that used to be our bogey team. We seem to be getting the upper hand of them here, so I really am confident saying that we can get the routine 6 points here. We know it's happening again, Tottenham. We beat you every single time. We're your bogey team now. But we'll go to the game here against Villa in a second minute. Polino gets a chance here to score the goal, but unfortunately his effort trying to curl it round, wrap his foot around and try and curl it to the top corner does go wide of the mark here. But Villa win the ball back here with Tonev. Tonev takes the ball down with ease. That is brilliant from him. Flicks the ball into the path of Kozak. Kozak takes the ball down and takes his shot and somehow slips that past David De Gea in net. It is David De Gea. I thought it was Adrian in net for a second there, but very well played for him. And you know, that's a delicate little chip into his path, and what a takedown there, and just a cool composed finish into the bottom corner gives Villa the lead. Into the 13th minute now, Oscar picks up the ball, plays it into the path of Malanda. Malanda turns away brilliantly there, takes his shot from range. It takes a slight deflection and it does come off the defender, so this is going to be interesting. And you know, is it Okore, I do believe is a centre back there, but check that out from a header actually from Fabian Schär, who gets the equaliser just like that, a bullet of a header, very well played, and we get ourselves back on terms here and looking to obviously continue in great form here. Obviously Winston Reid and I believe Luis Eduardo did start this game too, so you know, we've mixed it up at the back a bit and seen how other players perform in this team. But where was I? Yeah, Okore, a player I'm very interested in. I might have to look into getting maybe in the coming future because he does look like a very good player, so he's definitely a player on my shortlist at the moment. But Balotelli gets a chance here to make us 2-1 up here, but a great save from the goalkeeper there, keeps it at 1-1. Now moving on to the ball now, Aston Villa pick up the ball here with Weimann from a throw, and Tonev heads it back only as far as Polino. Polino gets it to Malanda, but that's what you think it is. Tonev cuts it out, plays it into Siem de Jong, I do believe. Gary Gardner gets away from his man, takes his shot, and it's just inches wide there from Gary Gardner, obviously the brother of Craig, but he can't put the ball into the back of the net now. Tonev now picks up the ball here for Villa yet again. Villa dominating this game really into the second half, obviously. Plays it into Luna. The Spaniard puts the ball in. The Spaniard fullback is into Andreas Weimann, and the Austrian can't get his header on target, and it does go wide of the mark there. Polino now picks up the ball here for West Ham, plays it into Suso, who sees that Bakale ball and slots it into his path with a great ball over the top there. No chance of Villa catching him up. Bakale gets his shot away, but that's a great save, and Nathan Baker gets rid of the ball there for Aston Villa. Kozak, the goal scorer, picks up the ball here yet again for Aston Villa. I don't know if he's going to play it into the path. He does play it into the path of Ireland, the Irishman. Shock. Plays it into Ireland. He takes his shot. Great block from Yamas there, and he slid the effort. Does go safe into the hands of our goalkeeper here. Morrison now plays it into the path of Timo Werner in the 88th minute. Werner can't get the ball, but falls to Polino. Polino with a great opportunity to make it 2-1 here. Shots from range, and it's a great save. Falls to Balotelli. Tries to head it back in, but unfortunately it does come to nothing, and the game does finish at 1-1. Disappointing draw for the Hammers, but I believe we can go on and do a lot of things this season. We can build on that draw, and the season is by far, well, the title race is by far in full swing now, and that's given a team like Chelsea some breathing space here. Bakale comes into the office and says, "Thanks, boss, for playing me," which I have no problem doing. Bakale is a great player, and I'm happy to play him no matter what. But the January transfer window has opened, and one player I'm definitely looking to get in is Kevin Strootman for Polino, the pass maestro. You know, his stats are incredible. They want 15 to 19 million for him, which is just absolutely crazy. He's 25 years old, and I believe he can fit into this team very well. So I offer 2 million plus Polino, and I do also go in for Thibaut Courtois for a straight swap for David De Gea. This is a bit of an iffy one. De Gea has just been letting in too many goals for my liking, and I think Courtois will be a more of a suitable replacement for him. So I'm offering Courtois a chance here. We do also look to get Shinji Kagawa on a contract expiring. Now, this is a tricky one too, because if I get Shinji Kagawa, that basically marks the end of Ravel Morrison's career at West Ham. As much as no one likes to hear it, that is the truth. Rav will get frustrated for not playing, and he'll have to leave, but we'll have to decide if or when Kagawa accepts that deal. I don't know why I paused there, but you know, it is a very weird situation there, and I'm hopefully it ain't a complicated one. I want to keep Rav, but Shinji is a better player, so I have to see here. But we do go into a game here against our rival Spurs, who I did adamantly say will get 3 points against here. Title race is open straight back up here. 4-point lead now at the top for us only at the moment. And we've allowed Chelsea to get back in. We can't slip up here. Gomez, Walker, Garay, very great player there. Lamela, fantastic player. And Edison Cavani, obviously their main man up front. It's a good team. And you know, we have to see how we do here. And as you can see, we pick up the ball with Balotelli, plays it into Suso's path in the 3rd minute. Suso takes his shot from range, and that was testing Gomez there. Gomez is looking shaky at the start here, and it was a great shot there from Suso, but unfortunately he cannot turn the ball into the back of the net on that occasion. 8 minutes in, Balotelli finds Paulinho here against his former club, and a man that's just been told he could be leaving here. No speculation around him. Plays a great ball into Oscar, who takes the first time shot. That would have been a cracking goal if that went into the top corner, but the Brazilian gets it saved from his fellow countryman Gomez there, and unfortunately cannot find the back of the net. Balotelli now uses his strength to get through here, and he's going to make it 1-0 to West Ham. 40 minutes in, and I can't believe Balotelli has not finished that. The Italian man cannot put that into the back of the net there, and that's left me scratching my head in frustration. I could not believe it, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Tottenham now get attack here, an early one. Soldado comes in, and De Gea just not making his case any better for West Ham United. That's why I want Courtois in, because this. What are you playing at, David De Gea? He's punched Soldado in the back of the head. He's fully whacked him in the back of the head. Look at, he's, oh my word. Cavani steps up, and this is going to be an interesting one, as David De Gea got the credentials to save this penalty and redeem himself here. He's already on he's basically on the exit door at the moment. He's on the fire exit, and he could be on his way out. You know, all he has to do is trip over onto it and he'll be gone. But can he save it? De Gea, lucky enough, Cavani misses the penalty and it goes out of play there. So West Ham let off very easily there, and that could easily be 1-0. So very lucky Hammers. We pick up the ball here from Danny Rose now from a mistake. Bakali looks for Junior Milano, who did win the ball here, but instead he goes all the way. It's a great save, falls to Balotelli, who shoots from range, or shoots from the rebound, and it's a great tight little finish into the back of net to make it 1-0. And again, our talisman scores again, and it is great play. I'm very proud of Mario Balotelli here. Bakali, maybe a bit too greedy to take the shot on there, but how composed is Balotelli? Let's just knock it over Gomez. No chance of saving that now. 43 minutes in, Paulinho picks up the ball here yet again, trying to show why West Ham should keep him. He shoots from range there, and again Gomez, his fellow countryman, makes a great save there. So Gomez is actually, he looked a bit jittery at the start, but he's making some fantastic saves in this game here. And check that out in full stretch, very good save. And I had to show that as a replay, but we do get the corner in here. Melanda looks in there looking for Balotelli yet again. Balotelli wins the header, and Gomez goes back to being Gomez, you know, the flop that he is. He missed it from the top corner, and West Ham now double the lead, 2-0 up. And it's looking like we're on course to get 3 points after that disappointing draw against Aston Villa. We're looking like we're going to get 3 points here, so very well played here. We go to the second half. Tottenham pick up the ball here yet again. Lose that to Suso. Suso cuts back inside. It gets taken out, and Tottenham win the ball back with Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker clears up the pitch into Soldado's path. It loses it to Stephen Corker, also a former Spurs player also. It gets tackled only as far as Junior Milano, who shoots from range, and wow, that would have been a crazy goal. That could have been a contender for goal this season there, but unfortunately it wasn't. But check this out, a penalty claim gets given against us here from Luke Shaw. He dove in against Eric Lamela, and it was a penalty. Look at this, he just completely takes him out before he takes a shot. Cavani steps up again, a lot of pressure on him here. Can he put this into the back net? I had to speed this up here, guys, so I'm very sorry for that. But Cavani steps up, misses. What the hell just happened there? Cavani misses the penalty, but it is turned back in by Roberto Soldado, I do believe. And he does get Tottenham 2-1 back into this game. Look, right over the top ball, finds Soldado yet again for Tottenham. And in the 7th minute, he takes his shot from range. Great save from David De Gea there. And he keeps the Hammers in the lead just by the skin of their teeth at the moment here. 75 minutes in there, a couple of minutes later, Montoya picks up the ball, clears the ball up the pitch, plays it into Bakale's path. Bakale trying to cut inside out of his man. It looked like the ball went out and played there, but he can't, somehow keeps it in. Plays it into Oscar, plays it back into Balotelli's path. Balotelli shoots from range. 3-1. Mario Balotelli, really well played there. Starts shushing the Tottenham fans very controversially. There's still 30 minutes left to go in this game. You know, it's not over by a long shot. Anything could happen in football. But it is 3-1, and very well played to Mario Balotelli for getting the goal there. So, can you argue, Mario Balotelli, what a finish that was? And no, has he got every right to be shushing the Tottenham faithful? I'm not too sure yet. Balotelli picks up the ball here yet again. Surely it's not going to be 4-1. A poor Tottenham error. Balotelli, he's done it. 4-1. That has got to be game, set and match now, surely. 4-1 to the Hammers. And if that's basically it. Game set. 84 minutes. Tottenham going on attack now with Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson plays it into Soldado. Soldado back into Sigurdsson. He should be offside there, but somehow he gets it back to 4-2. And okay, cool. Tottenham get a consolation goal. I'm not too worried about that, but I really do think he was offside there. I don't know how he was onside, but he beat the offside trap and he gets the goal. So no problem there. 88 minutes in now. Lamela picks up the ball here for Tottenham, and surely not going to get another goal, are they? Ericsson scores in the 89th minute, and I'm just like, what? 4-3? Surely we're not going to let a 6-minute lead, like 6 minutes left, it was 4-1 up. Surely it's not going to be 4-4. Well, they go on the attack here in the 90th minute, and I think we know what's going to happen here. Cavani picks up the ball, crosses the ball in to Soldado, off the post, falls to Lamela, 4-4. My word. My actual word. I couldn't believe it. I actually couldn't believe it. Tottenham walk out of here with a 4-4 draw. They somehow got it against us. I was absolutely fuming. And that is poor from Yammers there. But Balotelli gets 4 goals in it up. But that was just diabolical defending from West Ham. But Roma accept the transfer offer here for Kevin Strootman. And we do offer 90 grand a week contract to him. 10% bonus per goal on a 5-year deal. So he's going to be a crucial first-team player. And hopefully the Netherlands centre midfielder will be tempted to the deal. We have to offer some more money for Courtois. They say they want 19 million for him, so we offer 3 million plus David De Gea. That puts the fee up to 10 million. You know, he's valued at 10.5 million, but I believe getting him for 10 million would be an absolute bargain. So we have to hold our breath there and see if that deal goes in. Eduardo comes into the office now and says, "Can we discuss wages?" But guys, that's going to be all the time from me here. If you did enjoy the episode, as always, make sure you do leave that a like, because it really does help my channel out. And if you do think this video was good and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, guys. It's free, and you'll get notifications on when I've subscribed. So when I've subscribed, when I've uploaded, if you subscribed, you'll get that. I mean, that's the very good perks here. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a really nice day. And from the bottom of my heart, peace.